Hey everybody, it's Len. I'm just waiting for my Uber to pick me up to take me to Candelaria, Plaza Bolivar. We're going to see what we can discover in Bogota today. Come along with me. Hey everybody, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Bogota, and I'm just coming into Plaza Bolivar. On the right here, this huge building is the Palace of Justice. Can't get a good view of it from this close up. And I believe that that building in the distance there is the government building. I'm not sure if it's a parliament, but I believe that's the government building. And the cathedral here in the plaza. Big open area, lots of people. I would say actually there's probably more pigeons than people here right now. And many vendors selling popcorn to feed the pigeons. So the pigeons have it made here. And I believe over here we have statue monument to Bolivar, who is a very important figure in South America, related to the freedom of South Americans from Spanish rule. Spanish rule, Spanish occupation. There is the Palace of Justice. It's a huge, imposing big building. It's walking into the plaza. I was walking beside it. I think it's 2 or at least 3 blocks long. Or it could even be bigger than that. It's really unfortunate that I'm here by myself and Roxanne is back in our apartment on bed rest and she doesn't get to see all this. So I'm going to show you what I can see in Bogota today. Where I'm going from here is to the Museum of Gold, the Museo del Oro, O-R-O. So everybody, I'm gonna go over to this juice stand, and I'm gonna give a try of the mango juice. Hey again. I didn't end up getting mango. I got mandarina, orange juice. It was 5,000 pesos. Try it on camera and tell you what I think of it. It's very good, nice and sweet, not too sweet. Very, very fruity. I would recommend it. When you're in Bogota, try the juices. It's a worthwhile stop. I'm sitting here, I believe in Santander Park, a few blocks away from the Bolivar Plaza. Thanks for joining me. I'm at a spot that I'm really excited to be at. I'm gonna check out the Museum of Gold here in Bogota, and I've heard lots about it, and it's one of the highlights that, from what we understand, that you got to see while you're in the city here. So come along with me, and I'll show you around the museum. My first thoughts, wow, I don't know how to summarize up my tour of the Gold Museum. I came expecting to see a museum of gold artifacts with factual descriptions of what it was and when it was discovered and how it was made and so on. And it was much more than that. I was lucky enough to come at the time of a guided tour in English. And our guide, Diego, was incredibly informed and gave us a very insightful tour of the Gold Museum. And he explained that the purpose of the museum is not just to display the items, but it's to show the history of gold and its role in in Colombian history and culture and society previous to the Spanish influence. And he shared a lot of information about and the museum has a lot of archaeological items. It's not just gold. And it's displayed in a way that explains the role that gold played in the culture of 2,500 years ago to 500 years BC. And The tour itself that I was on took almost 2 hours just for the tour itself, and it left me feeling like I need to go back and see everything that I didn't see, because I only saw a small portion of what's here in the museum. It's a definite stop you want to make if you're in Bogota. And I would suggest, if you really want to see it fully, you should plan on about 3 to 4 hours to spend here. Because if you can be fortunate enough to get a guided tour, that'll be a couple hours in itself. And there was also the option of, when I bought my ticket cost 5,000 pesos to come in to the museum, and there was also an audio tour that you could get for 8,000 pesos, but they were all sold out. But I think the live tour or guided tour was much better than an audio one would have been. Just incredible, and it included, he explained the culture and the history of gold and how it relates to even modern day. And it was interesting to also hear the legend and the stories of El Dorado, which is a part of the history of gold in Colombia as well. So I would give it a 10 out of 10. This is a definite stop that you'll want to make if you're in Bogota. So thank you for coming with me on this tour of the Gold Museum. Hope you enjoyed it. So I'm just leaving the Gold Museum. It's about 6:30 now. Just going to show you a little bit of the scenery. I'm about 5 blocks away from the Plaza Bolivar, and I'm just going to find a spot to call for an Uber. On my way home after a day out, I just want to show you some of the evening traffic. Evening traffic and sights and sounds.